it's a Japanese television show, and they were like, can you come in Thursday for the audition? And I said, I can't, because I had to work. So they were like, okay, well, we'll let you know by Friday if the director still wants you, even if you can't go to the audition. So I'm like, okay. So I don't hear from anyone Friday, and then Saturday I'm on my break, and I get a call, and he's like, hi, it's the casting director, like, we want you to do it. So
how did they know they wanted you to do it? Just from looking at you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not even from looking at me, just from looking at my picture.
Yeah, your picture. Yeah.
And
so what is it?
So I got booked. So I had to call out of work on Sunday, and because
oh no,
there's no way to get someone to cover it. And that. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
It's clear now.
Yeah. Hi. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So that's I called out of work on Sunday, and then I went and did that, and then we also filmed on Tuesday.
So what is it? What did you do?
Okay, so let me explain. So it's a show in Japan that apparently has been on for years, and it's like a big hit over there. And what they do is they find news stories from around the world, and they it's basically kind of like a telling of the story.
Okay.
So basically the story about this woman was a woman who had lost over 100 pounds by doing burlesque dancing.
Okay.
So, that was like the story or whatever. So they had, I played the husband of this woman. Okay. So it's funny, like, the woman who was, like, actually playing my wife was, like, as big as I was.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Well, that's good.
So you spoke in English?
So we spoke everything in English, and then they're going to send the footage back to Tokyo, and they're going to hire Japanese actors to overdub.
I want to see it.
I know. It's going to be...
Will you ever get to see it?
I'm almost afraid how much you get paid for something like that.
It's not very much.
You get paid in
really
yen?
Not very much.
You get paid about 6 yen, right?
No. It's normal money. $200. Not a lot of money. But it's, it's...
$200 for how many weeks work?
How much time did you have to work?
For 2 days work.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
$100 a day?
Yeah.
Jesus. It's unbelievable how we ship to, like, Thailand and Mexico for cheap labor, and Japan ships to the United States for cheap labor.
Well, that's true, but I mean, that's the rate of what they pay for, like, non-union television.
Yeah. So will you ever get to see it?
Yeah, no, and that's, like, part of the reason I'm doing these low-paying jobs, is because I need footage of myself.
Yeah.
To put in a reel to send out to other casting directors so they can see, like, that I've done stuff.
So how do you get the footage for this?
Well, it's going to be a while, but eventually there's a production company here that was hired by the Japanese television station. So basically, they hire them, so I'm going to be able to get a copy of the DVD from the production company.
Cool.
So I did that. It was a lot of fun, and it was very funny because to see the difference between American humor and Eastern humor, it was very different. Like a lot of stuff, like for example, the woman. So we sat down for breakfast, and the kids had the actors that had to play our kids had like 2 normal cereals, and I had like a normal cereal, and she had like a bucket of like Cocoa Pebbles. I know, it was so funny. And there's this woman from Tokyo who's the director, and they kept after doing the scene, and she was speaking Japanese and telling everyone like what to do. And there was one guy who was like the American director who was like translating for her. and he was like, all right, she wants you to pour the entire box into your bowl. So she, like, pours the entire... It was just so funny. This woman... It's so funny, because this woman, like, they have the breakfast, and then I leave, and then there's a scene where she's still hungry, so she orders Chinese food, and then she takes a nap, and then she orders Indian food for lunch, and it's just, like, insensitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're making fun of her. You know, it's not just, like, oh, the story, it's like, ha-ha, you know? So it's funny. Over on TV.
Dad's putting you on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Is it legal or what?
Is it legal?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean is what legal?
Well, because it's like it's a TV thing in Japan. Oh, I'm gonna turn it off.